Should be live. I'm just making sure I got the volume off. Before anything else, make sure you like and subscribe and say hello in the chat for me. Get this squared away. I got either one or two, I don't recall. I'm going to assume two because I'm pretty sure I did a second putt. So far the channel's best streak is 55 is my best so far. I think I'm sitting at about 4. Kind of just started the stream, made sure things got squared away. Got any questions or anything? Ask away. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here practicing 6-footers for the next 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. Kind of getting used to a new putter, new to me putter. I used to putt with a putter very similar to this 30 or so years ago. I putted with the Odyssey Rossi 2, however you say it. And then when I first got hurt and got rid of all my clubs that I haven't been using in years anyway, when I decided to start playing golf again, I went to play it against Sports and got a bunch of cheap clubs. And the putter I got was an Acushnet Bullseye, which I really like. It feels great. I am just terrible with it. So I decided to go back to an Odyssey mallet putter like I used in high school. And just after, when I got my best, I was around a scratch handicap for a couple of years before I met my wife. Then I started chasing her instead of little golf balls around. And then 3 kids later, 30 years pass. Kids have grown up. 2 back surgeries with a spinal fusion. And I decide to play golf again. But my putter was a big deficit for me. It was severely deficient. So I decided to switch back to Odyssey, mallet style. This is the White Hot Tour number 5. I got it for like 30 bucks. I played against Sports. I don't know where I'm at. I'm going to assume 10. I know I'm more than that, but we'll just start to count it at 10. Start to count at 10. Brings us to 12. Need to get some magnetic numbers that'll make it a little easier than trying to write it all the time. Twenty-two. 22. Is the streams high so far? Back up to 6. Gets us to 10. Or maybe just a fatter, thicker Sharpie, not Sharpie, dry erase marker. So I don't have to keep going over it because it's so narrow. If you're new here, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like golf content. I haven't played in a long time, but I'm back into the game, trying to build a community, which are what these streams are mostly about. Just when it's hard to get out of the house and go do golf stuff, I've got golf related activity I can do in my music room. And I lost count, so we'll just keep going. Any predictions out there? Anyone watching? Try to get cute and land it on the ball, which is stopped on the far left corner of the cup. Trying to just missed it. Trying to dislodge the ball. Alright, back to 0. That was a bad putt, I got lucky. Back to 10. Back to 10. To 20. Bag's already tightening up on me with this little bit of a hunch over. See how far I can get. I've still got chores to do around the house, so I can't do this too long because I got to get some stuff done. Up to 30. $32. That's the second time I busted out on 32 today. Second time in a row. Well, I didn't get 32. Second time I got to 32, I busted out. With it being short. My putting miss is short because I like to drip the putter in. I really like that pretty golf where it just has enough speed to get to the hole and falls in at the very end. Or kind of just tumbles itself. But pretty golf isn't necessarily low scoring golf. Because every putt you leave short had zero chance of going in. So my goal is to be not leaving any putts short. It's part of my struggles with that Cushnet, that bullseye putter. Because it's just a blade versus a mallet. So the mass is different, it's a lot lighter. So it's harder to get that feel for the longer putts. And I was losing strokes because I wasn't as consistent with distance control. And I would leave things short, specifically because it was a lighter putter. Even though it's solid brass. And I've got years of putting with a mallet putter, like this one I got now. I mean, but that was like 25, 30 years ago too. I haven't done a whole lot of golfing since then. So but I can tell a big difference already. Just switching putters. And I forgot to keep track. But, oh well. We'll just keep going. I'm putting at 6 foot range because I feel like if I'm doing a lag putt and I have a bad lag putt, I'll still be within a 12 foot diameter circle around the hole, which would be 6 foot all the way around, hence my 6 foot distance. So if I hit a bad lag putt, but I'm really good at 6 footers, I should be able to eliminate most of my 3 putts that I do have because it's from falling short on longer putts. And everything within this 6 foot just gets easier too. And that's not to say I won't practice 8 footers or 4 footers or 3 footers or 10 footers. But I firmly believe 6 foot putting distance and in is where you cut off the most strokes for your effort. Where you cut the most strokes for your effort as an amateur are 6 foot and in putts. is if the PGA Tour average for a 10-foot putt is only half, 50% roughly, and they're some of the greatest golfers on the planet, 10 foot out, not easy for the best. But 6 foot, you can get a lot more control and have a lot more repetition ability. That's a golf sidekicks term. If it's not, it should be. Repetition ability, your ability to repeat the same thing. And all these balls are stuck. Woo! Thought I yanked that one. How does that show up? Are you able to read that? Just a single draw? No, maybe not, I don't know. If anyone's watching, let me know if you can read this number. It's the number 2, 20 in a row. If you're not able to chat, I don't know if I can turn off the have to be subscribed to chat, but subscribe real quick and leave me a comment if you can read that. If so, it'll make it a little easier for me. If not, I'll just start writing it bigger. That was 24, 25, I think. And when I hit it. Yeah, back's starting to tighten up now. I'm gonna do a few more minutes. And I was hoping to get more than 30, 40 minutes out of a stream, but might just have to do more evenings with a stream. Shorter streams more often. Let's put it that way. 2, 3. Do a couple putts to the little hole. And a little hole on the other side there. Oh, just short. One more to the little hole. Five more putts, 5 more putts. Bangarang. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. I need to loosen my back up and get some stuff done around here. So thanks for sticking to the channel and watching. Have a great day.